send back. That's the right hope to get it back. But he's a big help. He plays every down. We lost for us, so we're going to kind of try to. I'm just going to give my review. Eight rows and then an offense. It's going to be give my offense going to tight end and then practice. I made a walk. Good that. Very hard. Of course, yesterday we had a really good offensive practice. Kind of truncated. And why not? But step up. In this game, I just wish the wind would have blown. Speak with that. Right? Drive. What we didn't do against Fergus, we have to really finish it. Goal line package. It's red zone offense this week. And we feel good with our plan coming in.
Well, that happens to a lot of teams. Until it happens in a game, you don't prepare that much for it. Moving on, of course, we've got the game here, but you look back on the season, and boy, it seems like we just had the first couple of weeks of practice, and here we are at the last season. You're going to be honoring your seniors and maybe their last home game.
This was really hard to tell. We're exciting class. And thank you for Rosa when I broke out the edition with all of them. And it's kind of fun looking back. How much they've grown. More for years, but then their dedication. Have meant a lot to me. And put in a lot of work. I have too many. I want to send them out. This is their final piece.
Besides injuries, of course, we look at tonight. Swenson Field couldn't look any better on the last game of the season. Looks pretty much pristine. Besides the wind, we've got a great night for football, but we've got to pray that the wind is going to pick up again.
Definitely, if we could get that going about 40, 50 miles an hour. I always say it takes me a couple hours to get to Grand Forks. I don't pass, so that's just kind of our mantra here. We can run the ball. Our young running backs, and if our offensive line can do it, and do it, we know they're capable of it because they've been coached well by coaches. He coached Steve Stanley. He has a good game plan. What you think of our running backs? If we can put everything together and really show what the power team's capable of, we're gonna put them.
Head coach of the Prowlers, Kurt. I wish you the best best of luck tonight. Let's get a victory. Let's hope that these Grand Forks will be playing another game here next Wednesday.
Wonderful week. Thanks for everything.
All right, there you go. Kurt Reynolds, head coach of the Prowlers. Again, as I mentioned, if the Prowlers win tonight, they would be hosting a game. It will not be on Wednesday. It'll be coming up next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Will be a game time, whether it's here in Thief River Falls at Swenson or on the road in East Grand Forks. Pre-game coaches' comments brought to you by your good friends at Lee Plumbing and Heating. For the last 117 years, technology has changed, but the dedication of Lee Plumbing and Heating has not. For all your plumbing and heating needs, contact Lee Plumbing and Heating of Thief River Falls. Two teams warming up. It is Parents' Night, Senior Night at Swenson Field. It's the regular season finale for both the Thief River Falls Prowlers and the Little Falls Flyers. We'll take another break and we'll join in the broadcast booth, Mr. Trevor Swanson, and we'll talk some football. We'll also get our starting lineups for tonight's game. And you're listening to Thief River Falls Radio Sports and also AM 960 KLTF in Little Falls. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back right after this.
As a farmer, I have thousands of more mouths to feed than the average person. What fuels me to get the job done? The smell of the soil and the hum of the combine. What fuels my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel for the most challenging conditions, better than any formula yet, delivering maximum uptime every time. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
Farmers Union Oil, Cenex, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
Get into the game with a visit to Legends in Thief River Falls. There's new workout gear and Prowler gear available now with more new styles arriving all the time. If you're hitting the gym, Legends has a complete selection of supplements on hand for both pre and post-workout use. For both casual and hardcore competitors, the place to fill your needs is Legends in Thief River Falls. Have you looked at Schoberg's digital phone service? It offers unlimited local and long distance service in the U.S. and Canada. Caller ID, call forwarding, remote call forwarding, and a great voicemail service you can check on your tablet, smartphone, or computer from anywhere you have signal. And no contracts either. All for as little as $34.99 plus taxes. Schoberg's digital phone service. Call 681-3044 for Schoberg's or visit their homepage at mncable.net.
Hi, this is Matt from Northern State Bank. As a locally owned community bank, Northern State Bank is committed to providing quality financial services and support to this great community. Farm, business, personal, and real estate loans are what we do, and our knowledgeable bankers will make sure that your experience is positive and productive. Call or stop by today at Northern State Bank in Thief River Falls, downtown, or at Hugo's Market, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, Ryan at Budget. Maytag and Budget will help you stand up to messes with a Maytag brand kitchen suite that's engineered to resist fingerprints so stainless keeps looking stainless. The easy to clean, fingerprint resistant stainless steel finish keeps your kitchen looking as good on the outside as it works on the inside. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing all available at Budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
They haven't done it, so it'll be nice to be back up here again.
All right. Well, we have welcome here. Of course, you're here with the Thief River Falls Touchdown Club. Tell us a little bit about the Touchdown Club, how you get to join the Touchdown Club, and a little bit about what it means to Thief River Falls football.
So a few of us former players and people that were part, had a love for the football program, got back together to restart the fundraising arm of of Prowler football. Obviously, football equipment is very expensive. School budgets aren't very big, and there's a real need. When we started looking at the players, like my son hitting the same 5-man sled that I played with in high school, we knew there was a problem and we needed to do something about it. So we've been going last few years just trying to raise funds for the Prowler football team and help the school out and help program out and get some much better equipment and some of the needs taken care of that they otherwise wouldn't be able to do.
And of course, here at the field, your internet broadcast and the video is brought to you by the Thief River Falls Touchdown Club, and that's another plus that they can listen to the game as well as watch it on the YouTube.
Play by play really helped.
Right.
A lot of relatives out of town that would like to see the games. Um, the home games were never broadcast. You had the away games, but that was nothing for the home games. Let's face it, sometimes the weather's not real nice. You don't really feel like coming to the field, so it's nice to be able to at least watch the game.
All right, let's get into our starting lineups. Your starting lineups are brought to you by your friends at Falls Towing of Thief River Falls. And they have more than just towing. They have 3 full service bays along with the towing. They have jump starts, lockouts, winch out service, all to keep you on the road. First of all, we'll take a look at the offense for the Little Falls Flyers. And they will look like this. An offense in the interior line will be senior. At center will be Jake Dahlberg. The 2 guards, one is a senior in Hunter Ramsdell, and the other is a senior in Ryland Mickelson. The 2 tackles, one is a junior in Isaac Belfi, and the other will be a junior in Dylan Sherping. In the wide receiver department, they'll start off with 4 wide. And their receivers, sophomore Travis Roden, also senior in Derek Young, senior Tariq Toure, and also getting the start at one of the wideouts will be a sophomore in Connor Pasternak. The backfield, they'll run a single back. That'll be senior Luke Avery, and the quarterback is senior Gavin Anderson. And well, I tell you what, Trevor, you know a little bit about Little Falls football, of course, from past years, but they're always going to throw the ball a little bit. You get to these bigger schools, and they have more of a complex offense and defense.
I remember going down there for a few different games, and they're always, a pretty good team. They like to spread you out. They like to throw the ball around the field. They usually have some really good athletes and good speed. So the Prowlers have their work cut out for them.
All right, that's a look at the starting offense for the Little Falls Flyers. We'll take a look at the starting lineup for the Prowlers coming up right after this from Falls Towing.
Snow, rain, or shine, Falls Towing has your back. Call when you need roadside service or towing 24 hours a day. We offer towing, lockouts, jump starts, tire changes, tire sales, and service. We can take care of your hauling needs too, whether it's light or heavy equipment. We install Intoxilock and do recalibrations. Located just south of Hefty Seed in Thief River Falls, when you need a tow, pick up the phone and call Falls Towing. It's the number to know when you need a tow. 684-5100.
Okay, let's take a look at the starting offense for your hometown Thief River Falls Prowlers tonight. A little bit of a change. Actually, 3 starters in the offense for the Prowlers are not dressed this evening. The Prowlers on the interior line will start off with senior Jace Maslowski. He'll be the center for the Prowlers. The 2 guards, one will be a senior in Bradley Peters, the other in a sophomore in Brody Arlt. The 2 tackles, one will be sophomore Canute Hams, and the other will be junior in Joe Brueggemann. The Prowlers running with the 2 tight ends. Everett Nelson, junior, will be at 1 tight end. At the other tight end position tonight will be Bodie Mazested. Mazested will get the start at the other tight end. He is a senior. And the Prowlers moving their backfield around. Landon Larson will get the start tonight. He is just a sophomore. Also a sophomore Ian Winter will start in the backfield along with junior Wyatt Nelson. The quarterback for the Prowlers, of course, senior Gannon Zutz. And the Prowlers looking to get something going on the ground. Prowlers at times last week were able to move the football against Fergus Falls, but as Coach Reynolds said, too many times they get down in the red zone and they would get stopped. They practiced that this week, and they are hoping that paid off with the practice and the work that they put in.
You know, the Prowlers have had a problem this year with penalties or mistakes with fumbles and in inopportune times. You know, they've been doing better cleaning that up, and they have to continue that tonight if they want to make sure that they get started early.
All right, that's a look at our starting lineups for tonight. Your starting lineups are brought to you by Falls Towing. Keep their number on speed dial. Give them a call at 218 684 5100. We'll take another break. We'll continue on our pregame show, our keys to the football game. That will come up next on Thief River Falls Radio Sports and also on KLTF in Little Falls, AM 960. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hugo Family Pharmacy is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy, here to help you stay healthy and manage your prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Hi, this is Al from the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, and we're sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
We welcome you back to Swenson Field. We continue with our pregame. It's going to be quick. Our keys to the game are brought to you by your good friends at Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls. And Trevor, let's get in quickly. Keys of the game, first of all, for the Little Falls Flyers.
Probably not used to traveling this far. They don't have to travel as far from where they're at, so that's going to be the big thing for them.
And for the Prowlers tonight, of course, a victory is the bottom line.
Minimize the mistakes.
All right, keys to the game are brought to you by your hometown bank, and that is Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls. Field conditions brought to you by your good friends at Tygason Construction. And Trevor, we look at the field tonight. Tell you what, for the last regular season game of the season, this is just as good as it was at the beginning of September. But we got pristine field conditions tonight. The temperature is great. Just a little bit of wind from the south. Prowlers would probably actually like to have it a little bit more windy.
So you don't have to worry about that. The field is great, beautiful full moon, clear, warm night. Usually this game you're playing in snow, so it's got warmer temperatures. But the wind is going to be a factor, especially if Little Falls wants to try to throw the ball a little more.
Tonight's field conditions have been presented by Tygason Construction. Call them for all of your rock, fill, and black dirt needs. Give them a call at 218-681-1924. Okay, that's going to do it for a pregame show. Stay tuned. High school football up next. The Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Little Falls Flyers. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back with our opening kickoff right after this.
Shane here from Northern Motors. We have a great selection of new Silverados, We have half tons and HDs ready to go today, some even with discounts totaling $7,000. We have Tahoe, Suburbans, Equinoxes, and the brand new Chevy Blazer EV available today. Stop by and check out the awesome new tech from Chevrolet. And if these don't fit your budget, we have the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. We would love to earn your business today. Highway 59 and 1 West, Thief River Falls. And remember, if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
A very good evening, everybody. Welcome to Swenson Field in Thief River Falls, the regular season finale for the two teams. The Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Little Falls Flyers. Again, we'd like to welcome those listening on KLTF in Little Falls, AM 960, and also online at fallsradio.com. Lee Jenrick's bringing you the play-by-play. Also in the broadcast booth, my color analyst this evening, and he's a good one, Trevor Swanson. And Trevor, welcome to the broadcast booth, and we get ready for football on a Wednesday night.
It's good to be back. It's always interesting because it's a short week to prepare. You have a hard time with injuries, as we've seen with the Prowlers tonight. 3 starters out, so that's going to make a difference. But you don't have a lot of time to prepare for this game, so you have to get after it right away.
All right, Prowlers won the coin toss. They deferred, and they will kick the ball away. They'll be going right to left as you listen on your radio. Opening kickoff is brought to you by Pomp's Tire Service of Thief River Falls. A short kick. It'll be taken at the 30 and traveling all the way out to about the 43, 44-yard line. And Little Falls will end up with a good field position at their own 44.
Turn that kick and had Steve going before he got tackled.
All right, we take a look at the offensive backfield for Little Falls. We mentioned they'll run with a single back, Luke Avery. Their quarterback is senior Gavin Anderson. Wideouts is Tariq Toure, also Derek Young, Travis Roden, and Connor Pastirik. And here's a sweep to the near side, and getting the handoff will be Luke Avery, and Avery will pick up about 5 yards. He'll get it out to midfield, and it'll bring up second down. May give him 6 yards on that carry, and a good run there to start things off for the Flyers.
Some nice blocking by the wide receivers on the outside by Little Falls.
Wideouts left and right, shotgun formation. There's a snap. Back to pass as Anderson throws it on the near side, and the pass is incomplete. Intended receiver along the near sidelines was Derek Young. In on the coverage for the Prowlers was Grindelin. And it'll bring up third down and a long 3. The ball is sitting at the 49-yard line of Thief River Falls. Opening drive here of our ball game. The Little Falls Flyers will pitch it out to the far side. Avery trying to cut the corner. He does so, gets inside the 40-yard line. He's got the first down and more. So Avery with his second handoff tonight. That was a sweep to the left side that was pitched out by Anderson to Avery, and he'll pick it up the first down all the way down to the 37-yard line of the Prowlers. Another good run on the outside.
Yeah, another nice outside Prowlers. Nice blocking by the wide receivers outside.
Gun formation, man in motion to the left. They'll hand it off to, no, they fake the handoff to Avery. It'll be kept by Anderson, and Anderson will go all the way to the far side of the field. He'll finally be knocked out, but I think he had enough for a first down. That'll be an 11-yard gain for the quarterback, Gavin Anderson. And early here in the first quarter, in their first drive, the Little Falls Flyers quickly moving the football. Had me fooled. That's not too hard, though. Anderson back to pass in the pocket. Throws to his left. It's caught on the far sideline. Knocked out of bounds, and making the catch was Derek Young.
Prowlers were on top of it pretty quick, but he had some nice opening, and now it looks like the quarterback is down.
Anderson is down for Little Falls. just outside the Prowler 40-yard line. So we're going to take a break. Injury time out on the field. No score. The Prowlers and Little Falls Flyers. Flyers on their first drive. And they are driving, but they got a player down, their quarterback, Mr. Anderson, Gavin Anderson. So we'll take a break. And timeout brought to you by Earl's Market, 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Personal pizzas for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We're back to Swenson Field after this.
Has a recent car accident left you bent out of shape? Hi, this is Dr. Nathan Weiss, your trusted chiropractor at True North Chiropractic Center. I'm here to tell you that Minnesota no-fault coverage or personal injury protection is automatically included in every auto insurance policy and covers the chiropractic care you may need, regardless of who caused the accident. Don't let auto injuries become a permanent pain. Take advantage of our free accident evaluation and let's get you on the road to recovery. Call 218-689-5001 for more details. Insurance bill is applicable, Medicare, Medicaid, and federal rules do apply.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to our team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management doctor specializing in treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. Dr. Parikh sees patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston and East Grand Forks. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595. Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning on your savings? Border Bank is offering highly competitive CD rates for both 7-month CDs and their 12-month option CD. Don't let your money just sit there. Safely tuck away your hard-earned money at Border Bank in one of the high-yield CDs and watch your money grow. Call or stop in and visit with any of the officers regarding these limited-time special rates. Border Bank, your home for great CD rates. Member FDIC.
Well, Gavin Anderson was able to get out the field on his own power, and the next play was a direct snap to Avery, and Avery will go all the way down inside the Prowler 10. It'll officially be out at the 7-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Flyers. Their opening drive of the football game. They picked up 3 first downs on this drive, a handoff right up the middle. Again, Avery taking the pile all the way down inside the 5, maybe to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Anderson is back in at quarterback. He just missed the play that he had to come off of for the injury timeout, so he must be okay.
All right, so the quarterback, Gavin Anderson, nice to see that he is okay. So it'll be a 2nd down and goal. They're going to mark the ball at the 4-yard line. Now under center will be Anderson. Takes the snap, handoff left side, and just plowing down inside the 3. We'll have to see exactly where they mark this one. It looks like he's down at about the 3.
They gained about a half yard on that one. Another straight eye, direct dive right up the middle. In a row.
Yeah, Avery has been the workhorse here on the ground. So it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Prowlers trying to stop the Little Falls Flyers on the opening drive of the football game. Again, wideouts left and right. Anderson will go under center, I formation backfield, and Anderson's going to keep it. He's going to go to the end zone on the right side, and he's going to be short. He did not get in. He also did not get out of bounds, so the clock is going to continue to run, and it's going to be 4th down, and it'll be at the 2-yard line. So the Prowlers spreading that one out defensively.
They've shot him in the backfield early in the play, but he had managed to wiggle out of that and get the gain that he got. But nice job by the Prowlers flowing to the ball.
Prowlers got to stop him here as Little Falls going on the 4th down. Anderson takes a snap, handoff right up the middle, and he plows in for the touchdown.
Nice line surge that time by Little Falls. They got off the ball in a hurry there.
So the Flyers get in from 1 yard out. Trying to see who actually had the carry on that. I don't think it was Avery. Yeah, it was, I believe. I think it was Derek Young. who is actually listed as a wide receiver, but a 1 yard touchdown. And the Little Falls Flyers will take a 6-0 lead. They'll look for the extra point. There's a snap. The kick is up, and the kick is going to be good. So Derek Young is the kicker for Little Falls, and he puts it through the uprights. 8:36 left in our first quarter. Our score is now the Little Falls Flyers 7 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll be back with a Flyer kickoff right after this.
Hi, I'm Jordan Kopstick, broker at USA Realty.
And I'm Kermit Jenricks, associate broker at USA Realty.
With rates dropping, now is a great time to buy a home. There is less buyer competition and plenty of homes available for sale.
Let us save you time and stress, help you make the process of buying or selling a home as smooth as possible.
At USA Realty, we're a team of knowledgeable agents that are dedicated to our clients' needs and goals.
Call us at 681-HOME, that's 681-4663, or visit us on Facebook or online at usarealty-mn.com.
All right, well, we get the unofficial word that it was Harackle that got into the end zone for the touchdown and the 1 yard run. Young will get ready to kick the ball to the Prowlers with the Little Falls Flyers now ahead 7-0. Here's a line drive kick. It'll bounce once, bounce twice. Prowlers fumble it. Now it's picked up. Here's Winter. Winter cuts to the inside, still on his feet. Will get out near the 30-yard line after fumbling the ball a couple of times on that return before he picked it up. Winter gets all the way back out to the 30-yard line. Not bad field position for that return.
Keep his wits about him there, not freaking out when he couldn't hold on to the ball right away and making a nice return. Couple nice spin moves up the middle and got some blocking.
In the backfield for the Prowlers tonight, Landon Larson, Ian Winter, and Wyatt Nelson. Prowlers with the two tight ends. Zutz under center, hands it off left side, and Little Falls was waiting for that. No gain on the play. In on the carry for the Prowlers was Landon Larson. And he is going to maybe get a short one, but that's about it.
A 5-man down front, up front, trying to, because they know Prowler's going to come right at them right up the middle all night. So they're doing everything they can to stop it.
So it'll be second and a long 9 for the Prowlers, just outside the 30-yard line. Here's a handoff to left, and Winter can't get around the corner and is taken down short of the 30. In on the stop, leading the attack was Alex Toma.
Yeah, just a short gain on that one. He had a little running room at first, but Little Falls did a nice job of closing it up in a hurry.
Didn't even gain a yard, so the Prowlers on their first possession would hate to give it up on 3 and out. Third down and about 9. Two tight ends, full house backfield. Zutz under center, takes a snap, fakes a handoff, misdirection play, and nothing there again. Boy, I tell you what, Little Falls, that front 5 defensive, the nose tackle, the defensive tackles, and the ends have all been there, and no gain for the Prowlers, and they're going to have to punt the ball away.
You know, having that low pad level, getting into the Prowlers and pushing the offensive line back.
Winter was on the carry for the Prowlers. Prowlers will be forced to punt the ball. Everett Nelson just inside his 20 will take the snap, and the punt is away. It's a line drive punt, and it'll be returned at the 28-yard line, and a great play there on the gunner for the Prowlers on the punt to return. It was a 41-yard punt for Everett Nelson, but no return. And I believe that was Mr. Number 6, the Prowlers, Tucker Grindlin, that made that nice open field tackle on that return.
Keeping him under control when he got to the ball carrier and wrapping him up.
Second possession for the Flyers here in the first quarter. They lead it 7-0, 6:35 left in our first. And they score on a 1-yard run. on their opening drive. Shotgun formation. They'll pitch it to the left. Avery gets around the corner, gets some running room, and is finally knocked out, but not before he got a first down. We'll see officially where they're going to mark him out. And they're going to mark him out at the 39. That's still going to be enough for a first down.
Prowlers did a good job getting penetration in the middle, but fast enough to get there for that outside pitch.
4 first downs now for Little Falls. 1st and 10 from their own 39. Man in motion to the left. Handoff up the middle. Avery cut to the left, and he's not going to get much there. The Prowlers spread out the defense well.
Nice job by Jackson Brown shooting in there from his middle linebacker position and making that play in the backfield.
No gain on the run from Avery. And they're going to give him a short 1, so it'll be 2nd down and a long 9. Ball is just shy of the Flyer 40-yard line. Again, they'll come out with a shotgun. Back to pass. Anderson throws to his left. He's got the man in the flat at the 45 and stopped right in his tracks. Was the receiver on the far side of the field, Derek Young. It'll be a pickup of 4 yards on that short pass play. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 5, just shy of the Little Falls 45.
Defensive backs aren't giving them a whole lot of space, and there's been no run after the catch.
Back to pass in the pocket. Anderson, he's going to go deep, and it's going to be intercepted by Grindelin. Grindelin played that one perfectly, and he makes the interception for the Prowlers. That was intended for Tariq Toure. And Tucker Grindelin will get his 2nd interception as many weeks.
Receivers, Grindelin was there waiting for it.
So the first positive for the Prowlers here tonight. As the interception by Grindelin, the Prowlers will take over on offense at their own 33. Ball is on the near hash marks. Tight formation. 3 running backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off to the left, and working off his offensive line and picking up maybe a couple yards will be Ian Winter. It'll be 2 yards on the carry. And again, the Little Falls Flyers, they've been very good on the inside.
Wonderful job so far. I mean, it's early in the game. See if we wear these big guys out, but they've done a real good job of keeping the Prowler offensive linemen off their blocks.
When the 2 lines get together, you can tell the size difference. Hand off to the right side this time. Nelson gets a hole and gets across the 40 out to the 43. Best offensive play for the Prowlers tonight, and that's going to be enough for a first down. So the Prowlers will pick up their first down of the game. Just enough for the first down, so that'll be a pickup of about 8 yards. A nice run there from Nelson.
Secondary, there's nobody left.
Out to pass in the pocket is Zutz. Looks through the middle, and this one's going to be thrown in, intercepted. Intercepted by Derek Young. Young on the return now up to the 47-yard line. Well, I tell you what, Zutz had time in the backfield, but he overthrew his intended receiver, Everett Nelson. And as a result, Zutz is intercepted, and the Little Falls Flyers take over after the INT.
His first read was covered. He double clutched, and then when he let it go, it kind of floated on him again. With the wind about 15, 20 miles an hour right behind him, it's going to push that ball.
So Little Falls back with the football. 1 single wide out to the near side. 3 wide outs to the left. Shotgun formation. Again, they're going to pitch it off to the left. Avery trying to cut the corner, and a great defensive play on the far side by the Prowlers. Tripped him up. Short of the original line of scrimmage. He tripped ahead and got back there, but that's it.
Nelson, you know, let him get around that side that time from his defensive end spot. That's his responsibility to keep that contained.
When you look at Nelson, he went all the way across the field because he's out on the left side. So he got all the way across and made that tackle. As we've got a late player coming in for Little Falls. That is Peyton Martos. Now will come in at a wide receiver position. 2nd and 10. Handoff right up the middle. Avery. And Avery gets to the line of scrimmage and he's blasted there by the Prowlers Nelson. Wyatt Nelson will make the big tackle. And he'll get less than a yard. It'll be 3rd down and about, a long 9.
First quarter and kind of stalling. Prowler's doing a good job from the linebacker spots, and the linemen are starting to shed those blocks from the offensive linemen and make some plays.
So 3rd down and 9 facing Little Falls at their own 48. 3 wide outs to the near side. Back to pass is Anderson looking in the pocket. Goes out of the pocket. Now throws it downfield. He's got his man and it's caught. What a catch on the far side of the field down to the Prowler 36-yard line. And the pass was complete. What a pass there from Anderson.
Prowler got some good pressure on him, and the defensive coverage wasn't terrible, but he just stopped his route short and got it right in the basket.
14 yards on the pass play. 1st down for Little Falls as they convert on the 3rd down play and the hand up the middle. Again, the Prowlers were waiting there for Avery.
Time the Prowlers brought one of their linebackers down to the line late, and they had a little run blitz going on, got him for a 1-yard loss.
Everett Nelson on the stop for the Prowlers, loss of about a yard. So now the Flyers will be faced with the 2nd and 11 at the Prowler 39. Little Falls leads it 7-0. They scored on their opening possession on a 1-yard touchdown run. Back to pass is Anderson. Throws to the left. He's got a man in the flats and he goes down the sidelines and finally knocked out of bounds. Again, Anderson having a lot of time back there, making the catch on the far side of the field was number 18, Travis Roden. And Roden will make his first catch, but we also had a flag on the field. And with a flag on the play, it's going to go against Little Falls. So erase that pass play. And I didn't get the signal of what it was for. No. But they're already marking it off.
Legal player down.
Yep, that's what they said. Legal player downfield, so it'll mark off the 5 yards. Yeah, too many times. So it'll be 2nd and 16 for Little Falls. Clock continues to run. $1:10 left in the first quarter. Flyers lead the Prowlers 7-0. Wide outs left and right. Shotgun formation. Avery in the backfield. There's a snap. Anderson in the pocket, throws off to the right side and making the nice catch, but not much on that play was Toure, and Toure will get down to about the 42. Nice catch, but not a lot on that gain.
Grinland was right on top of him, just about knocked it away from him.
Just 3 yards on that pass play, and I think Little Falls going to let the clock run out. They can't. They got to run one more play. Clock continues to run. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Wide outs left and right. 3rd down play here for the Little Falls Flyers. Back to pass Anderson. The left-handed passer throws it downfield, and he just overthrew his intended receiver, Tariq Toure. And Toure just couldn't catch up to that one. The ball lands incomplete. And it looks like the Flyers are going to punt the ball away. And that'll stop the clock with 17 seconds left. That's good for the Prowlers because now Little Falls will have to punt for the first time into the wind before the quarter ends and they switch sides.
anybody back to receive this right now. Just going to let it bounce and roll and let the quarter come to an end.
Young is the punter for the Flyers, standing back at his own 45 and gets a good punt away. And it will take a Little Falls bounce inside the 16 and marked down at the 15. So the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
That punt just died when it got up in the wind, and all of a sudden the Prowlers had to really work to get out of the way so it didn't hit one of them.
Yeah, it had some good height, but it came straight back down. So the Prowlers have it 1st and 10 at their own 15. This will be their third offensive drive with just 6.8 seconds left. So unless we have a quick pass, this will be the last play of the first quarter. Handoff to the right. Nelson breaks a tackle and will get outside the 17 to about maybe the 18. And that's going to end our first quarter. So that's going to end our first 12 minutes. We are through one quarter here at Swenson Field. And our score, the Little Falls Flyers 7 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll take a break and back to Swenson Field with quarter number 2 right after this.
Have you heard the latest buzz? The Hive is the place to go for gourmet appetizers and delicious burgers, including the Angry Wasp Cajun Burger, topped with cheese, bacon, jalapenos, and Carolina Reaper sauce. Or choose from our full menu of wraps, pasta, shrimp, or tender steaks. Complement your meal with one of over 20 brews on tap. Or place an order online for delivery. We're now on DoorDash. We'd also love to cater your next event. So swarm in to the Hive in Thief River Falls.
When it comes to super fast internet, Garden Valley Technologies has you covered. You can enjoy speeds up to 1 gigabyte of unlimited data, free basic installation, reliable connection, and local technical support. Garden Valley Technologies' high-speed internet service on the most reliable fiber network connections is the easy choice. Sign up at join.gvtel.com or stop by one of their retail locations in Thief River Falls, Erskine, or Bagley. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Back here at Swenson Field, Trevor Swanson along with Lee Jenricks as we bring you the play-by-play. Flyers lead 7-0, and the Prowlers have a second down play that will become a third down play after the run to the right side by Nelson. And he'll get outside the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Prowlers will be faced with a 3rd down and 3. Prowlers with just 1 first down in that first quarter. They need to get a first down here to get a drive going.
Just going to keep it up.
Nuts up to the football, and the Lakers, excuse me, the Little Falls Flyers jumped on the play. And it'll be encroachment on the Flyers. The Prowlers will get the first down on the penalty. Well, I said we needed a first down. I didn't say how. And that's right. Second first down to the ball game for the Prowlers. So they get a new set of downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Thief River Falls. Ball is at the Prowler 27. Prowlers now going left to right as you listen. Here's a pass to the near side. It's caught, breaking a tackle, and Winter had a big block as he ran with the football on the near side. He knocked over a would-be tackler and gets all the way out to the 36-7-yard line.
Winter, he's a man on a mission tonight. He's doing a nice job so far.
Nice gain there by Winter on the pass play from Zutz. That's 11-yard on the pass play, and the Prowlers will get another first down. So the Prowlers 1st and 10 at their own 37. Handoff to the left side, and this time the Flyers will stop the Prowlers just a little bit past the line of scrimmage.
about 40.
Larson will get the carry. He'll get up 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Prowlers at their own 40-yard line. Prowlers trail the Flyers 7-0. What's wrong? So it's 2nd and 7 for the Prowlers. Man in motion to the right is Larson. They'll pitch it out to left, fumble in the backfield, but picked up and getting back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, that could have been dangerous.
By the ball carrier to get on that ball and get it upfield for a very short gain.
So the Prowlers actually get something positive on that one. They'll pick up a yard. That was Landon Larson that got back up on top of that football. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Prowlers. Ball is right at the middle of the field. Flyers lead at 7-0. Prowlers with the football. Handoff to the right, finding a hole and getting the 1st down and tripping up just shy of midfield. Nice run that time from Wyatt Nelson.
Just short, it looks like, the way they're marking it.
They're going to mark him short by about a half foot. He was trying to stay on his feet and was tripped up, and just as he was tripped up, that's apparently where his knee hit.
Officials timeout here.
So they have officials timeout. They'll bring out the chain gang, and we will see how far the Prowlers will actually have to get that 1st down.
It's interesting decision here, being just short of midfield, 4th quarter or 4th down, very short. You're running the ball pretty good, but they have been known to stack us up early in this game.
So they're going to bring the chain out. They'll stretch it out, and boy, I tell you what, he's short by a couple inches.
Short, so
Prowlers will go for it on 4th down. As the Prowlers come to the sideline and get the play, the Prowlers will need about a foot to get the 1st. On the other side, the Flyers would stack things up in the middle. We'll see how many guys they put up on the line.
looks like about 7.
7 guys in the box, 7 defenders. 4th and very short. Zutz might keep it himself. And the Prowlers move the left side of the offensive line. Moved for the Prowlers. And that'll change this dramatically as it'll be marked off 5 yards. And just like that, instead of the Prowlers going for it on 4th down, they're going to bring out the punt unit.
Shot him in the foot, and it happened again there. Now we have to punt into that stiff wind.
Everett Nelson, the high snap, he'll get the punt away, and it's a good punt. Into the wind, it takes a Prowler bounce all the way inside the 25.
24.
And they're getting him at the 24-yard line. So the Little Falls Flyers will come back out on offense, leading 7-0. 8:41 left in our first half. Our only scoring back in the first quarter in the first 4 minutes. Opening drive of the game, where the Little Falls Flyers put a drive together of 64 yards, and it ended on a 1-yard plunge.
We'll see if it changes what they do on offense if they start throwing a little more.
It didn't seem to bother them throwing the football. We'll have to see how accurate they are now. Wide outs left and right, shotgun formation, handoff right up the middle. Avery breaks a tackle, gets out near the 30-yard line. Nice hard running, just a straight run off the left side.
Prowlers had guys in the backfield to meet him again, but didn't make the tackle, didn't break down and wrap him up.
Avery will pick up 5 yards. He's their workhorse.
Yeah, he's
Quickly up to the football without the huddle. Again, they'll hand it off to Avery, and Avery this time is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Everett Nelson making the stop for the Prowlers. He'll lose 2 yards, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
At that defensive end position, he's a really smart player. He really kind of seems to know what's going on and where he should be all the time.
Boy, the acquisitions of both Everett and Wyatt, of course, they played at for the Northern Freeze before this year. The throw downfield, oh, and it's in and out of the hands. That should have been caught by the wide receiver, Derek Young, but he dropped it at his 40-yard line. If he makes that catch, he's got the 1st down, but instead it'll go incomplete, and the Flyers will have to punt the ball away.
Chung turned around and it was on him so fast that he didn't really get his hands on it.
So it'll be 4th down and 7. Young will be the punter. Derek Young does the punting, the kicking. He's on offense and on defense, so I don't think he gets much of a break, does he? Yep. There's a snap. It's a good one. The kick just away. It'll be a line drive kick. It'll bounce at the 40, and they'll down it there. So the Prowlers will end up with good field position at their own 40-yard line. So the Prowler offense will come back out. 7:26 left in our first half. Our score remains 7-0. Flyers on top of the Prowlers. I don't know if I know we did get a score from Fergus Falls as Morris led Fergus Falls in the first quarter, 7-0. Again, both those teams undefeated at 7-0 going into that matchup. That would be a fun one to see. There's a snap, handoff left side. Everett Nelson had to wait for his blockers, and once he does, he gets across the 44 out to the 45. Nice running there for Everett. He'll pick up 5 yards. He'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Right. So a nice run there for Everett Nelson. And the Prowlers make it a little bit easier on themselves, as it'll be 2nd down and 5 at the 45. Prowlers up to the football. Zutz looks over the defense. There's a snap, handoff again to the right side, cutting through and near the 1st down. Maybe he's got it. In on the run for the Prowlers again will be Mr. Nelson. So Wyatt Nelson with a couple of runs of 5 yards. This one just enough for the 1st down. And the Prowlers have it 1st and 10 at midfield.
Side.
Now on the near hash marks. Prowlers have it in midfield, though, and there's some motion there on the offense. I would have to say, when you're on the ground ahead of the football and the snap, you're probably going to be guilty of that. So it'll be a 5-yard mark on the Prowlers. Prowlers have had a couple of offensive penalties here that have hurt. Any penalty hurts.
Starting out 1st and 15 here, going into that stiff breeze. Get some chunk plays here to make this a manageable 1st down situation.
Back in Prowler territory at the 45-yard line. Zutz takes the half misdirection play, and Nelson breaks a tackle and rumbles forward just across midfield. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe a yard more. It'll be a pickup of 6 yards, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Zutz takes the snap. Again, the misdirection to Everett Nelson, and they tried again, but this time the Little Falls Flyers were waiting on defense on that far right side. They're trying to help up Nelson. In on the stop to lead there for the Little Falls Flyers, number 61, that is Landon Lashinsky. That came up out the bottom of the pile. So it'll be no gain, and now the Prowlers will be faced with a 3rd and 9 at the 49 of the Flyers. Zutz takes the snap. Misdirection play this time to the right side and falling forward in on the tackle again for the Flyers will be Landon Lashinsky. Wyatt Nelson gets the carries. Had a workload here in the second quarter. Picks up 3 yards. The Prowlers will be faced with a long 4th and 6, so they'll punt the ball away. So Everett Nelson will be standing at his own 40. Any update on scores or anything? There's a snap. Nelson gets the kick away. It'll bounce at the 20, and Grindeland was able to just get out of the way, and it bounced all the way down to the 14. So the Little Falls Flyers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. We're already down to 4:19 left in the first half. And the opening drive of the game for the Little Falls Flyers produced a touchdown. And that has been our only scoring here so far tonight. Seven nothing, Little Falls with the lead. As the Flyers will come up to the football with wideouts left and right. Again, Anderson from the shotgun. There's the snap. Pitches out the right side, and this time Avery is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on the far side. Great pursuit by the Prowler defense, and they get him for a big loss.
Yeah, it's going to be about a loss of 6 yards this time, down inside the 10-yard line.
Prowler's pursuit as they spread things out.
Nice making adjustments to that outside. First.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15. Anderson back to pass, throws to the near side, and Young will make the catch. As he fell to the turf, he'll pick it up at the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 20. Yep, they're going to mark it at the 20. Little Falls looks like they're hurrying up to the football. It'll be 3rd down and 4, hoping to leave the Prowler defense out there without making a change.
It's half, so.
The snap, Anderson throws to the left. It's caught and out of bounds, and 1st down yardage is Derek Young. And he'll be out of bounds after the completion. Flyers will pick up their 8th first down of the first half. They have it 1st and 10 now at their own 36. Boy, Anderson, he's at the left-handed passer, and he can throw a bullet in there. Yeah, they are. I will agree with that. Anderson from the shotgun, fakes a handoff, finds some running room right through the middle. Anderson across the 40, 45, and finally taken down by Mazestad, but not before. The quarterback, Anderson, on the quarterback keeper, gets all the way out to the 48-yard line. Good play fake, and Anderson picks up some big yardage.
Yeah, have the Browns 3 minutes left to go here. They've got plenty of time.
Another 1st down for the Little Falls Flyers. And again, Anderson finds an opening, crosses midfield, is taken out of bounds at the Prowler 45. That'll be a pickup of 7 more. It'll bring up 2nd down and 3. That's the first couple of times we've actually seen him go back to pass and then quickly decide to keep it. He's been very successful on that.
Line of scrimmage, and there's some room to the outside for him to run.
Late into the ball game for the Prowlers defensively, Canute Hams. Anderson again back to pass, throws it deep down the left side. He's got his man and is caught inside the 10, down at the 6-yard line, but making the catch all the way down the field as that was caught in stride by Derek Young.
Earl dropped it right in the bucket that time. With this win, that was a nice play. Prowlers had good pursuit on the defense, but you couldn't put it in a better spot.
36 yards on the pass play. And the Little Falls Flyers are in business inside the Prowler 10. So it'll be first and goal from the 9. Again, it'll be kept by Anderson. Anderson cuts through and gets into the end zone. Touchdown. 9 yards on the run. Gavin Anderson will give the Little Falls Flyers a 13-0 lead. 2:27 left in our first half of play. And Little Falls, after being deep in their own territory, quickly go down the field, and a couple of runs by Anderson, a big pass play, and then Anderson scoring from 9 yards out. Young is on to attempt the extra point. He'll be kicking with the wind. The kick is up. It's a line drive kick right through the uprights. Good. And Young will have the extra point, and the Little Falls Flyers have gone up 14-0. Little Falls 14, Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll be back with the Flyer kickoff right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports and KLTF in Little Falls.
Car or truck shopping shouldn't be difficult. At Thief River Ford, they make it exciting. No hassle, just competitive market trade value and prices. The customers are like family, not just transactions. Experience the difference with their friendly staff. Great selection, best pricing in the Red River Valley, right here in Thief River Falls. If they don't have it, let them find out what you're looking for. Quick tune-up needed? Visit their quick lane for fast, reliable, and professional service, from oil changes to major repairs. Thief River Ford, your fast, reliable, and professional choice. Visit them today or at thiefriver4.com.
He'll kick it away for the Flyers as they have gone up 14-0 late here in the second quarter. So the Prowlers will get the football here. 2:27 left. A line drive kick, and it'll go right through the returners all the way out of the end zone. So the Prowlers will take over first and 10 at their own 30. Well, and Travis, as we look at the Prowlers here in, a quarter and 10 minutes, they had trouble moving the football to begin with, and just a couple plays have really hurt the Prowlers.
Bobbled with the ball. They really need to keep blocks up front, keep opening these holes they're starting to get, and they can get the offense going.
2:27 for the Prowlers before the end of the first half. They'll have to go 80 yards if they're going to score. As they have a first and 10 at their own 20. Off the handoff, left side, making a cut, getting across the 25 out to the 27. Good running there from, that was, I believe that was, Winter. Winter? Yeah, Winter with a carry.
Timeout.
7 yards for even Winter. And the Prowlers face on a second and 3. Quickly want to get up the football as the clock continues to run. At the pass, a throw. It's too far for his intended receiver, Ian Winter, who had come from the backfield. Winter being covered on the play there by Tariq Toure. And he'll bring up third down and 3. Now the Prowlers got to worry about getting rid of the football they don't pick up first down. It gives Little Falls another chance here. Gannon Zutz gets the play from the sideline. Flyers lead at 14-0. Zutz will take the snap. Hands it off right side and trying to get extra yardage out to the 29, but being a yard short. On that run will be Nelson. So So Little Falls will take a timeout. And that's, of course, the strategy they're going to use because there's still 1:35 left on the clock. So the timeout by the Little Falls Flyers will take a timeout as well. Timeout brought to you by Rose Market, 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Sandwiches and salads in the cooler all ready to go. We're back to Swenson Field after this.
Winter weather is coming, and Purdy's has a great selection of cozy new arrivals. Littens are back, those amazing glove mitten combos that you love. Check out the brand new wide open socks from Darn Tough. Bundle up for cold weather with essentials like socks, gloves, boots, jackets, and hoodies. Everything you need to stay warm and stylish this season. Stop and shop at Purdy's, downtown Thief River Falls, and embrace winter with open arms and cozy hands.
All right, we come out of our Earls Market timeout. Timeout was taken by the Little Falls Flyers. They look to get the ball back. Prowlers faced with a 4th and 1 from their own 29. Good snap. Everett Nelson will get the kick away. It's a good punt. Bounces at the 43. It'll go out of bounds on the far sidelines. And Little Falls, with 1:28 left, will have good field position at their own 43. So the Little Falls Flyers, who are up 14-0, they're going to officially put the ball at the 44. And that was a 26-yard punt from Everett Nelson late into the football game. Getting out on defense for the Prowlers is Ian Winter. Shotgun formation. Anderson keeps the ball himself, and this time the Prowlers were in there in the backfield, and taking him down was Everett Nelson. Well, I tell you what, Anderson has had a couple of times where he's been able to fool everybody, but he fooled nobody, including Everett Nelson on that one. Big loss of 6 yards.
Just around the quarter out here.
Anderson will throw it downfield. He's got his man open at midfield across the midfield marker down to the Prowler 48 is Connor Pisterick. And Pisterick will get down to the Prowler 48-yard line, and the Little Falls Flyers will take their second timeout. 51.9 seconds left. It'll be 1st and 10 for Little Falls at the Prowler 48. Oh, they didn't get the first down. They only got, yeah, that's right. I forgot about the big loss. So it'll be 3rd down and about, what, 3?
Short 4.
All right. Well, I tell you what, after all this, we're going to keep it right here. That's right. We've got, of course, the halftime show. And we'll also get you some score updates of the lone score update we had so far. Early in the football game in Fergus Falls, the Morris Tigers had led Fergus Falls 7-0.
Because Coach Froyland, or Mr. Froyland's brother's out the game.
That's right. Anderson back to pass. He throws deep. He's got a man down the sideline. Making the catch is Young. Young's going to go all the way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Now, Young just got lost there by the Prowler backfield, and they had no idea he was over there, and way too late coming over that safety.
48 yards on the touchdown pass from Gavin Anderson to his wide receiver, Derek Young. He picked that one up in stride and beat the Prowler defense into the end zone for the touchdown to make it 20-0. I think we had a flag late. Our official is pointing back here. What they say? Did they take? I think they must have picked it up. So the touchdown will count. Young, who just scored the touchdown, is on to kick the extra point, and he's been perfect tonight. 3 for 3 as this one goes right through the uprights. Good. So that's a dagger against the Prowlers as the Little Falls Flyers played that clock late here in the second quarter to perfection.
Yes, they did.
Score a late touchdown, and that's a crusher as the Little Falls Flyers go up by a score of 21-0. 42 seconds left in the half. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back after 30 seconds right here on Thief River Falls Radio Sports and also KLTF in Little Falls.
Station 59, located on Highway 59 South in Thief River Falls, across from McDonald's, is your locally owned convenience store and gas station. They take pride in offering a clean store with a friendly and helpful staff. Don't forget to check out their car wash, both self-wash and their touchless car wash that will leave your vehicle sparkling clean. Station 59 is a proud supporter of local athletics. Station 59, Highway 59 South, Thief River Falls.
Sportsmanlike conduct penalty against Little Falls, so that was a penalty after that touchdown, and they will now kick it from the 25-yard line. The Prowlers pick it up. Here's Grindelin across the 35, and he's hit hard, just shy of the 40. So Grindelin will get it out at the 40-yard line. The Prowlers will have 37 seconds. The Prowlers, I believe, still have all three of their timeouts.
Correct.
Prowlers don't have that big pass play. And we could send four wideouts out there and just throw it up in the air. We could do that, but of course, we have not done that for a couple years.
On the seams.
There's a snap. Prowler's going to run it. Ian Winter around the end. We got another flag thrown on the play. It looks like this would be against the Prowlers. As usually, if it's in that area, it's against the offense. Winter with the carry, and I think that's going to nullify about a 6-yard gain. Face mask, and it's going to go against Little Falls. So that's a surprise. So the Prowlers are going to mark it off from the 47. And that's right. And I'll bring it all the way into Flyer territory. They mark off 15. This is a long penalty because of the face mask. So the Prowlers get it all the way down after they mark off the penalty to the 38-yard line. So the Prowlers have 28 seconds to work with. Again, they still have their full complement of timeouts. Zutz fakes the handoff, misdirection to Winter. Winter breaks the tackle, gets into the defensive secondary, and plows over the tackler. Big run there by Ian Winter. Prowlers get all the way down to the 21-yard line. A 17-yard run for Ian Winter, and the Prowlers will take their first time out. So the Prowlers are driving. 22 seconds left in our first half of play. Prowlers take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Our timeouts are brought to you by Earl's Market. Personal pizzas for breakfast, lunch, and supper, and a lot more at Earl's. We'll take a timeout back to Swenson Field right after this 30-second timeout.
Better. It's more than just a word. Hi, I'm Kim Rosendahl, physical therapist and owner of Rehab Authority in Thief River Falls. When your aches and pains are keeping you from being your best, come see me and our team of physical therapy experts to help you feel better. We are committed to get you feeling better quickly. This is more than a career for us at Rehab Authority. It's our life's work, and we are invested in you. Call us today at 218-681-0449 and take the first step to better physical health.
Hi, this is Jonathan with Bergstrom Electric in Thief River Falls. Not only do I work for Bergstrom Electric, I am an owner along with our team of skilled electricians and personnel. We are proud to be an employee-owned company. We've got you covered with Briggs & Stratton standby generators because we believe in keeping your lights on no matter what. At Bergstrom Electric, we're not just here to wire your homes and businesses. We're invested in the community as proud sponsor of local athletics. So give us a call at Bergstrom Electric, 218-681-7422 for any of your electrical needs.
Elite Generics back with Trevor Swanson to Swenson Field. Prowlers had an incomplete pass after that timeout, and we got a penalty coming up here. The false start against Thief River Falls. So again, the Prowlers again on a drive, shoot themselves in the foot, so this will back things up. One thing the Prowlers missed this season is their kicker. Of course, we've been blessed with good kickers in the past, but even our starting kicker tonight, Jamison Hurst, he is not dressed. So the Prowlers have no choice to try and kick a field goal. But the Prowlers will come up to the football now, 2nd and 15. Ball at the 28, misdirection play. Winter cuts back to the inside, but he didn't get much. So the Prowlers will take another timeout. And this has ended up to be a long 5 minutes of our second quarter. And the Prowlers will take their second timeout. We'll take another one. Timeout brought to you by Earls. We're back after this.
As a farmer, I have thousands of more mouths to feed than the average person. What fuels me to get the job done? The smell of the soil and the hum of the combine. What fuels my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel for the most challenging conditions. Better than any formula yet, delivering maximum uptime every time. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
Farmers Union Oil Cenex, Thief River Falls and Goodrich.
Get into the game with a visit to Legends in Thief River Falls. There's new workout gear and Prowler gear available now with more new styles arriving all the time. If you're hitting the gym, Legends has a complete selection of supplements on hand for both pre and post workout use. For both casual and hardcore competitors, the place to fill your needs is Legends in Thief River Falls.
10.5 seconds left. Prowlers back to passes. Zutt still on the run. Throws it downfield. And it's going to be, it should have been intercepted, but dropped with 0.5 seconds left. Just short of the goal line. Nolan Sams just about had the interception for the Little Falls Flyers. Now with just 0.5 seconds left, the Prowlers get as many men as you can that are eligible to receive a pass and get them into the end zone.
He's made some pretty impressive contested catches this season, so they can get in here, score right before the half, and you get the ball to start the second half, and they can double dip.
Barring a defensive penalty, last play of the first half, the throw downfield, and the pass is going to be incomplete.
Nice job that time by the Little Falls player Avery.
Well, yeah, it was intended for Everett Nelson, but it was blocked away and defended by Avery, and that'll end our first half. That has all been Little Falls Flyers. Our score here at halftime, the Little Falls Flyers 21, the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with our halftime report after this 3-minute timeout.
Have you looked at Schoberg's digital phone service? It offers unlimited local and long distance service in the US and Canada. Caller ID, call forwarding, remote call forwarding, and a great voicemail service you can check on your tablet, smartphone, or computer from anywhere you have signal. And no contracts either. All for as little as $34.99 plus taxes. Schoberg's digital phone service. Call 681 3044 for Schoberg's or visit their homepage at mncable.net.
Hi, this is Travis from Northern State Bank. As a locally owned community bank, Northern State Bank is committed to providing quality financial services and support to this great community. Farm, business, personal, and real estate loans are what we do, and our knowledgeable bankers will make sure that your experience is positive and productive. Call or stop by today at Northern State Bank in Thief River Falls, downtown, or at Hugo's Market, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get customized care for any mess with Whirlpool Popload laundry repairs at budget. Easily pre-wash clothes with a built-in water faucet or create up to 26 of your own wash cycles. Also, help prevent overdrying with sensor dry technology. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing, all available at budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Hugo's Family Pharmacy is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy, here to help you stay healthy and manage your prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Hi, this is Al from the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, and we're sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
Shane here from Northern Motors. We have a great selection of new Silverados. We have half tons and HDs ready to go today. Some even with discounts totaling $7,000. We have Tahoe, Suburbans, Equinoxes, and the brand new Chevy Blazer EV available today. Stop by and check out the awesome new tech from Chevrolet. And if these don't fit your budget, we have the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. We would love to earn your business today. Highway 59 and 1 West, Thief River Falls. And remember, if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
Hi, I'm Chris, the Anima patient. Chiropractic in Thief River Falls, Minnesota. I live with a lot of neck and back issues. I have chronic pain. Simple tasks are really becoming a challenge. I came to True North, and with Dr. White and Sarah, they put together a tailored treatment plan, helped addressing the root cause of my pain. Today, I feel more energized, mobile, and most importantly, happy. Please see Dr. White and Sarah and the team at True North Chiropractic in Thief River Falls, Minnesota.
From shoulders to hands, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training in joint replacements, upper and lower extremities, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Doctors Fennell, Shaw, Secundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595. Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning on your savings? Border Bank is offering highly competitive CD rates for both 7-month CDs and their 12-month option CD. Don't let your money just sit there. Safely tuck away your hard-earned money at Border Bank in one of the high-yield CDs and watch your money grow. Call or stop in and visit with any of the officers regarding these limited time special rates. Border Bank, your home for great CD rates. Member FDIC.
Halftime here at Swenson Field, where the Little Falls Flyers leading the Thief River Falls Prowlers by a score of 21-0. Quickly, we'll run down the scoring in the first half. The Little Falls Flyers would score on the first possession of the football game at 4:23. The Flyers Anderson would go in on a 1-yard run, and it would be the kicker Derek Young that would have the extra point. He's been perfect on extra points tonight. And that would make it quickly Little Falls 7 and Thief River Falls nothing. Little Falls would score again at 9:33. Gavin Anderson, the quarterback, would go in from 9 yards out. And that in the second quarter of play. And again, Young would have the extra point, and that would make it 14-0. And then they would get the ball back late in the first half, and they worked the clock to perfection at 11 minutes and 2 seconds. It would be Young that would score a touchdown on a beautiful pass from Gavin Anderson down the right sidelines. He would go in from 48 yards out. That would make it 20-0. And again, Young would add the extra point. That would make it 21-0. The Prowlers will get it back one more time. And with a minute left, the Prowlers are able to get all the way down inside the Little Falls 25, but then the Prowlers picked up a penalty, and they were not able to do anything with the football as the first half came to an end with a couple of incomplete passes just short of the goal line. Again, our score here at halftime, the Little Falls Flyers 21 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. Hefty Seeds scoreboard update. Again, we have talked so much about the other Section 8 3A games tonight. And what a game they got in Fergus Falls. It's Fergus Falls and Morris. Again, both those teams 7-0 going into the game tonight. And this is for the Section 8 3A crown in the regular season. And they have decided nothing. The Fergus Falls Otters got down early, but they have come back and they have tied up Morris. They're 14-14 in a tie at halftime. Earlier tonight, East Grand Forks hosted Detroit Lakes. Detroit Lakes gets out of East Grand Forks with a 14-13 win. So East Grand Forks drops their record now to 3-5. They won their first 3 games of the season. They have lost their last 5. But of course, the Prowlers were not able to come back here. East Grand Forks would hold on to that number 4 spot, and they would get the home game coming up next Tuesday as they would host Thief River Falls. So the Prowlers were to come back here tonight. All they have to do is, of course, win, and they would host East Grand Forks because they would leapfrog over the Green Wave in the standings, and they would, of course, get the home matchup here at Swenson Field. But the Prowlers got a lot of work to do. Little Falls played some good defense early in the football game. The Prowlers started to move the football with more intensity in that second quarter, but the Flyers' defense is bent but not broke. In the offensive department for the Little Falls Flyers, they've done it with Avery on the ground and Anderson in the air. They've done a little bit of everything, and they have a 21-0 lead at halftime. Section 8A football tonight. Red Lake County leads Polk County West. This game in Plummer. And Red Lake County at halftime leads Polk County West by a score of 24-6. Elsewhere in football tonight, we did have one forfeit. Wadena Deer Creek. They had so many injuries, they had to forfeit the rest of their season. So they lose to Staples Motley 2-0. Ada Borup West leads Red Lake. And that game, I believe, was at halftime. It was a final 33-6 as Ada Borup defeated Red Lake. Also, Mahnomen stays undefeated as they defeat Monaga by a final score of 35-8. And of course, they're undefeated 8-0 as they get ready for the playoffs next week. You've been listening to the halftime report here on Thief River Falls Radio, KTRF, and also KLTF in Little Falls. Again, your score here at halftime, the Little Falls Flyers 21 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with second half action from Swenson Field right after this.
Hi, I'm Jordan Kostic, broker at USA Realty.
And I'm Kermit Jenricks, associate broker at USA Realty.
With rates dropping, now is a great time to buy a home. There is less buyer competition and plenty of homes available for sale.
Let us save you time and stress, help you make the process of buying or selling a home as smooth as possible.
At USA Realty, we're a team of knowledgeable agents that are dedicated to our clients' needs and goals.
Call us at 681-HOME, that's 681-4663, or visit us on Facebook or online at usarealty-mn.com.
Have you heard the latest buzz? The Hive is the place to go for gourmet appetizers and delicious burgers, including the Angry Wasp Cajun Burger, topped with cheese, bacon, jalapenos, and Carolina Reaper sauce. Or choose from our full menu of wraps, pasta, shrimp, or tender steaks. Complement your meal with one of over 20 brews on tap. Or place an order online for delivery. We're now on DoorDash. We'd also love to cater your next event. So swarm in to the Hive in Thief River Falls.
When it comes to superfast internet, Garden Valley Technologies has you covered. You can enjoy speeds up to 1 gigabyte of unlimited data, free basic installation, reliable connection, and local technical support. Garden Valley Technologies' high-speed internet service on the most reliable fiber network connections is the easy choice. Sign up at join.gbtel.com or stop by one of their retail locations in Thief River Falls, Erskine, or Bagley. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Car or truck shopping shouldn't be difficult. At Thief River Ford, they make it exciting. No hassle, just competitive market trade value and prices. Their customers are like family, not just transactions. Experience the difference with their friendly staff. Great selection, best pricing in the Red River Valley, right here in Thief River Falls. If they don't have it, let them find out what you're looking for. Quick tune-up needed? Visit their quick lane for fast, reliable, and professional service, from oil changes to major repairs. Thief River Ford, your fast, reliable, and professional choice. Visit them today or at thiefriver4.com.
Winter weather is coming, and Purdy's has a great selection of cozy new arrivals. Littens are back, those amazing glove mitten combos that you love. Check out the brand new wide open socks from Darn Tough. Bundle up for cold weather with essentials like socks, gloves, boots, jackets, and hoodies. Everything you need to stay warm and stylish this season. Stop and shop at Purdy's, downtown Thief River Falls, and embrace winter with open arms and cozy hands.
Station 59, located on Highway 59 South in Thief River Falls, across from McDonald's, is your locally owned convenience store and gas station. They take pride in offering a clean store with a friendly and helpful staff. Don't forget to check out their car wash, both self-wash and their touchless car wash that will leave your vehicle sparkling clean. Station 59 is a proud supporter of local athletics. Station 59, Highway 59 South, Thief River Falls.
We welcome you back to Swenson Field. Lee Jenricks along with Trevor Swanson. And Trevor, the Prowlers got some work to do here in the second half. They'll receive the football, but Little Falls with that comfortable lead. I would expect that they're going to keep coming at the Prowlers.
You know, they're not going to want to slow down. They might slow down the passing game a little bit, try and burn a little more clock, but they're going to keep coming after the Prowlers, and Prowlers just have to quit making the mistakes they've been making that have shut the drives down that they were getting going.
On another note, our Hefty Seed scoreboard update. Again, your scoreboard brought to you by the Hefty Seed Company. They are your local independent agronomy retailer. Give them a call at 218-683-6930. And Trevor's been good enough to keep me updated with scores, even in the WNBA Finals tonight in Game 3. This is a very pivotal game. And the Lynx lead the New York Liberty at halftime by a score of 43-35. So the Lynx, if they win this, they're up in the series 2-1. I think they go back home, don't they?
Five is on Friday.
Yep. Okay. Game 4 would be on Friday. Okay. All right. So do you get into the Women's Basketball Association?
It's good. Shoot, especially free throws. You know,
Right. Right. And
but it is really good basketball. If you haven't watched, you really should take some time and check it out, because when you get to this point, especially in the season, it's really good basketball.
And if you haven't heard anything, Caitlin Clark has really been a big booster for the WNBA, also, of course, college, but she's now playing in the WNBA. And she has been a great example for some of the young ladies coming up and playing basketball.
And she's made a big difference. I mean, it's been a good league for a long time, but she came in and brought a lot of excitement, brought a lot of new eyes to the game. So it's good to see that the sport's growing. Hopefully they can start getting paid the way they should.
All right, the Prowlers will receive the football as we go to the second half. As I mentioned earlier on our Hefty Seed scoreboard, Detroit Lakes escaped East Grand Forks and defeated the Greenway by a score of 14-13. And we also got a score from Fergus Falls. They are tied at halftime with Morris. Of course, the winner of that will get the #1 seed in the playoffs. Both those teams actually have already guaranteed themselves a bye in the first round, because there's only 6 teams in the Section 8 3A section this year. So the top 2 teams will get that bye, and that'll be Morris and Fergus Falls. The final 4 teams, Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, Thief River Falls, East Grand Forks, and Perham, will have to play in the quarterfinals coming up next Tuesday. Like I said, all the Prowlers have to do is come back here and win, and we'd be playing back here on Tuesday night.
Yeah, it'd be great to host a home game. You know, push it up, get that better seed. Hopefully not have to make that trip to Morris right away.
Now the Prowlers' regular kicker, Jamison Hurst, is not playing tonight, so the Prowlers have been without their regular kicker, Everett Nelson, has been the stand-in for the Prowlers. But the Prowlers will receive the opening kickoff, and the kick will be from Derek Young. Young never comes off the field as well, as plays offense, defense, and he's the kicker and the punter.
Decided to take the lead here in the third quarter, so should be a nice long kickoff.
So Young is back. Deep to receive for the Prowlers is Grindeland and Ian Winter. So kicking right to left, and the big boom is there, and it's going to go between the 2 receivers back into the end zone. And the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So the Prowlers want to get something going on this opening drive to get some points on the board.
Absolutely. They were starting to move the ball, and then they had penalties and some mistakes. They've just got to be consistent and clean up some of the little things, and they'll be able to move the ball this half.
1st and 10 for the Prowlers. They're going to get anything, they got to go 80 yards. Prowlers had 6 first downs in that first half compared to 11 for the Flyers. Prowlers start the second half the way they started the ball game. In motion is Winter. He'll get the handoff, moves off his blockers, and will pick up a couple yards.
Different lineup that time. Winter playing at a wing and motioned into the backfield.
So Winter, the ball carrier, picks up 2 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Ball is out to the 22. As Zutz will get the play from the sidelines. Little Falls at middle defense there on the front line. Boy, there's some big boys up there.
As fast as they were earlier in the game, so the Prowlers can take advantage of that.
Hand off right at the middle again, and they move the pile forward. Now it comes back, and taken down is Nelson, as he got the carry that time.
2 again.
So Nelson with the carry for the Prowlers, pickup of 2 yards. So the Prowlers will be faced with a 3rd and 5. Again, mark of the 24. It'll be 3rd and 6. Got to get up to the 30. Prowlers on the opening drive of the second half. Zutz under center, takes the snap, throws to his right, makes the catch, and getting out near the 30-yard line, twisting and falling was his tight end and the big receiver for the Prowlers, Everett Nelson, and they're going to mark him short by about a foot. He needed about 6. He gained 5.5. What do you do? The Prowlers got to go for this.
Again, last time they hit a 4th and short like this, they
4th and a foot for the Prowlers. They come up to the football. Zutz under center, takes the snap, handoff, and plowing his way forward for the first down. I think he got it.
The way the side judge walking in looks like he's across the 30 and should be plenty for a first down.
So it'll be a first down for the Prowlers. Handoff was to Landon Larson. It'll be a pickup of a yard. They'll give them the 31. The Prowlers pick up the first down, their 7th of the ball game. And the Prowlers have it 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Here's a snap, misdirection play on the near side, cutting Wyatt Nelson finds a hole, crossing the 35 out to about the 37.
Receiver taking his guy out to the outside, opened up that lane for him.
Nelson will pick up 6 yards. And it'll bring up 2nd and 4. Ball is marked at the Prowler 37-yard line. Ball on the near hash marks. Down to 9 minutes left in our third quarter. The Prowlers trail 21-0. Zutz will take the snap, handoff, given off to Ian Winter, cuts back to the inside and finds a hole, and we'll have the first down and more. Nice run there by Ian Winter as he gets it up for a first down out to the 43-yard line.
Supposed to go around the outside, and he saw a lane and stuck his foot in the turf and turned it upfield and got a nice gain out of it.
Prowlers with a couple of first downs on their opening drive here in the second half. 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. Out to their 43. Tight formation. Full house backfield. There's the snap. Faking the handoff. Back to pass is Zutz. He'll throw it downfield, and a great defensive play coming in and knocking that one away. It was Luke Avery when it looked like Everett Nelson was going to make the catch.
Flying from that safety position, got a hand on it and knocked it down before Everett could put it away.
Become an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 for the Prowlers. Clock will stop with 8:21 left in our third quarter. Prowlers with a 2nd and 10 from their own 43. Misdirection given out to Winter. Winter will cut back inside, find some running room outside the 45 to the 46. And Ian Winter will pick up about 4 yards. And it'll leave 3rd down and 6. Gonna be a long 6 or a short 7. Prowlers on a 3rd down conversion tonight. They have made, I know, a couple of those. We don't have all the great stats for you, but Prowlers have been successful in a couple of 3rd down plays. They need 7 here. Here's a snap. Handoff right side, and following his blocking and getting out near midfield, but short of the 1st down, will be Wyatt Nelson.
By Zwilling, came off that defensive line spot, caught back up with him, and pulled him down.
3 yards on the run. It'll leave 4th and 4 for the Prowlers. With the Prowlers down 21-0 here in the second half, they will go for it. So the Prowlers looking to keep the drive alive, and the Little Falls Flyers looking to stop. The Prowlers, who is fumbled, picked back up by Zutz, gets it out to Nelson, and Nelson gets to midfield, and he's hit hard, short of the 1st down. Big hit there from Alex Toma, and as a result, Nelson is stopped short to the 1st down, and Little Falls will hold, and they'll take over on downs.
He had an opening there, but allowed the defense to be able to close.
So the Flyers hold, and they'll come out on offense. Gavin Anderson, the quarterback for Little Falls, ran for a touchdown, also threw for a touchdown in that 1st half. From the shotgun, fakes the handoff to Avery, throws it to the outside. Cutting back in will be the wide receiver Peyton Bartos, and Bartos will get just across midfield, but a nice open field tackle after the catch by the Prowler defense.
It's 25, but I don't see a 25 in our roster.
I'm wondering if that was Mazestead. No, he might have been back deeper. He's back there. Gain of 1. Ball is just across midfield. Back to pass, a throw, and a wide open receiver just inside the Prowler 40, falling down at the 39. Making the catch will be Connor Pisterick. And that'll move the chains. Pisterick made that cut on a curl route. And Little Falls will pick up their 12th 1st down, and they're in Prowler territory at the 39. From the shotgun, handoff. This is Avery. Breaks a tackle, breaks another one along the near side, and is finally tripped up at the Prowler 30 and taken down at the 28. And that's going to be another 1st down after the gain of 11.
Way too high, allowed him to break a couple easy tackles for a short gain.
Little Falls will pick up 11 more on that run. And another 1st down gives them 1st down and 10 inside the Prowler 30 at the 28. Shotgun, and they'll pitch it out to Avery along the near sideline. Follows his blockers, gets some running room, and is finally knocked out of bounds at the 15. It'll be a pickup of 13, and they're getting yards by the chunk here.
Side plays worked now for a while, so they got to remember what they're supposed to be doing. Follow their assignments.
And that was on the short side of the field. And Avery, he's a strong runner. Back to pass, Anderson. Now he's going to step up. He's going to run it himself inside the 10-5, goes to the end zone, and he's short. Just short of the goal line at the 1. Oh, they're going to say it's a touchback.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a fumble. Yeah. So the Prowlers will get a break here. Anderson apparently fumbled the ball into the end zone and went out of the end zone. As a result, it will give the ball back to the Prowlers, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. It's not where the ball went out. It's at the 20-yard line, so the Prowlers get a break. You're right. And if you're not a big football fan or you don't know a lot about football, you would have no idea that that is actually a rule.
Oh, I hate that rule.
Yeah. So we're midway through the third quarter of play. 5-17. Prowlers back with the football at their own 20. Man in motion is Nelson. And here's a quarterback keeper, and Zutz will come ahead out to the 25 where he's tripped up there. It'll be a 5-yard gain on that quarterback option play. Zutz will pick up about 4 or 5. They're going to mark him down at the 24. So it'll bring up 2nd and 6. Well, everything had aligned right for the Prowlers. East Grand Forks lost tonight, but the Prowlers so far have not done their job. Right now face a 2nd down and 6. Misdirection play here and not fooled at all that time. Number 48, that is Austin Sikorsky. Wyatt Nelson was taken down right as he got to the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Actually going to give him a loss of about a yard. And Little Falls was not fooled by that one.
Real nice job. That time it came in under control, and Prowlers weren't able to break the tackle like they have been in previous downs.
Clock is running. 4 minutes left. Back to passes. Zutz looking downfield, still looking. Now he's going to keep the ball. He's going to run himself, and he's being knocked out of bounds short to the 1st down.
Receivers downfield that were open, they got behind the defenders because the defenders were all playing the run, but he couldn't set his feet and make that throw.
Coleman knocked him out of bounds short of the 1st down by about 2 yards. It'll bring up 4th down for the Prowlers. And it'll be 4th and 2, and the Prowlers are going to elect to punt the ball away. So Nelson will be back in punt formation. There's a snap, and he gets the kick away. It's a line drive kick. It'll take a Prowler bounce all the way down to the 30-yard line, where it'll be down by Grindelin. And Little Falls will start 1st and 10 from their own 30. No scoring here in the second half. Little Falls led 7-0 after 1 quarter, 21-0 at halftime. That's our score with 3:39 left in our 3rd quarter of play. Again, the regular season final game in high school football across the state of Minnesota this week. Wideouts left and right, shotgun, giving it off to Avery, and Avery will plow across the 30 out to the 31. Making the hit for the Prowlers was Hudson Browse. Jackson Browse. I've got Hudson Browse. Jackson, yeah, Jackson was graduated. As I say, he's back out there. So he'd help out the Prowler defense.
Better tackle that time by Hudson, too. Got down much lower.
2nd and 8 after a gain of 2. They'll throw on this play, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass was underthrown, intended on the far side there for Pesterik. So now it'll be 3rd and 8.
These passes have been low coming into the receivers. They've had to go down to a knee or down on the ground to catch them. So might be the wind pushing it down with the strong wind still behind them.
So 3rd and 8 facing the Little Falls Flyers. Clock stops with 3:05 left in our 3rd quarter. Trip set to the right side. Single wide out to the near side. Shotgun formation. Back to passes. Anderson looks to his right, and he's going to be taken down. That's going to be the 1st sack of the night for the Prowlers. Taking him down in the backfield for Thief River Falls was Ethan Idlebees. So Idle Bees will get the quarterback sack.
Pushed by the defensive line there, just crushed the pocket around him. He had nowhere to go. Luckily, he was able to tuck that ball away. It was close to being a fumble. He had the ball out to get ready to throw, but he managed to have the ball security enough to keep it so it didn't fumble.
There's a snap, and the kick will be away by Young. Grindle is back deep, but he's going to let it bounce. It'll bounce inside the 25 and down at the 22. So the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10, officially at their 23-yard line. Third possession for the Prowlers here in the third, and they haven't done a heck of a lot. They had a couple of first downs on that first opening drive, but other than that, the Prowlers have not threatened.
Runs that had some, got some play, but then turn around and get a loss or no gain on the next play. So they haven't really been able to sustain any drives.
1st and 10 for the Prowlers at their own 23. Off the snap, and it's pitched out, and Winter couldn't pick up the ball, and Little Falls will fall on it, and they've taken over. Deep in Prowler territory, Little Falls Flyers will take over at the Prowler 20-yard line. That was a pitch out to Ian Winter, and Winter bobbled it, never had control of it, and Little Falls gets on top, and they've got the football. So Little Falls will get the momentum, and they're deep in Prowler territory after the turnover. So it'll be 4 wide out, shotgun formation for Anderson. Back to pass, looking to his left, throws, and it's a low throw, and it's incomplete, intended there for Derek Young. As you had said, a lot of these passes have been low, down at the knees.
Seems like he's throwing a lot harder than he needs to. Really zipping it in there when he could put a little more touch on it, make it a little easier on his receivers.
So after the incomplete pass, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass Anderson again. This time he throws to the right side, and that's is it complete? He made the catch. It was. I believe that was Tariq Toure that made the catch on the far side. It'll be a pickup of 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 5 for Little Falls. Now the ball will be on the far side of the field. Clock continues to run. We're at $1:30 left in the third. Back to pass Anderson. He's going to throw towards the end zone. The ball is bobbled and caught. Touchdown. Tariq Toure will make the catch for the touchdown. 15 yards from Gavin Anderson. And the Little Falls Flyers extend their lead to 27-0. Toure bobbled it just a bit, but makes the catch.
Pull it in, and it was enough to get through and get to Toure. And, it took him a little bit to tuck that thing away after it got knocked around a little bit by the defensive back, but close play there by Zutz.
Young on to attempt the extra point. The snap is there. The kick is up. It's a line drive kick, but it's through the uprights. Good. So down to 1:22 left in the third. The Little Falls Flyers add on to their lead. Our score, the Little Falls Flyers 28 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll be back with a Flyer kickoff right after this 30-second timeout.
At Rehab Authority, we have one goal: to work as a team to provide you with high quality, personalized care so that you can feel better. We treat you with urgency, diligence, and compassion. I'm Kim Rosendahl, physical therapist and local clinic owner. If you or a loved one suffers from spine stiffness or discomfort, please come see me and our team of physical therapy experts. Combined, our team has over 25 years of experience to help you get back to doing the activities that you love to do. Call us today at 218-681-0449. We're focused on one outcome: your well-being.
Well, we'll get the Little Falls Flyer kickoff here. We just got a score update from Fergus Falls in that battle for first place. In the fourth quarter, Fergus Falls has taken a 29-20 lead over Morris. Again, those teams both 7-0 going into that matchup tonight in Fergus Falls. Young will kick it away with the win. There's a line drive kick. It'll bounce twice. It'll be finally picked up at his own 15 by Grindelin, and Grindelin will be trying to go around the outside, but he had nowhere to go, and he's down just outside the 20, and the Prowlers will take over.
Away from Grindelin, he had a pretty good beat on it, but luckily he got his hands on the ball and got moving forward.
Well, the Prowlers will take over from their own 20-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 21. All on the far side of the field. Little Falls is open things up. They lead at 28-0. Pitch out near side. Watching his blocking, and Cutting will be downed at about the 24. It'll be pick up of 3 yards. Will leave 2nd and 7. So Wyatt Nelson with a carry for the Prowlers. Only problem is when you got this tight formation, you're down 28-0. You got to open up the game.
The power T is you don't have a lot of big chunk plays in your arsenal. The whole idea behind it is to control the time on the clock and grind the game out. So you can keep it close, make that work.
Last play was a quarterback option play that was kept by Zutz, and Zutz barely got back to the line of scrimmage. He was taken down hard. So the Prowlers will be faced with a 3rd down and 6. So they actually give him a yard, and the clock will run out. So the Prowlers trailing 28-0. We're after 3 quarters here from Swenson Field. Again, our score, the Little Falls Flyers 28, Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Back with quarter number 4 after this.
Hi, this is Jonathan with Bergstrom Electric in Thief River Falls. Not only do I work for Bergstrom Electric, I am an owner, along with our team of skilled electricians and personnel. We are proud to be an employee-owned company. We've got you covered with Briggs & Stratton standby generators because we believe in keeping your lights on no matter what. At Bergstrom Electric, we're not just here to wire your homes and businesses. We're invested in the community as proud sponsor of local athletics. So give us a call at Bergstrom Electric, 218-681-7422 for any of your electrical needs.
As a farmer, I have thousands of more mouths to feed than the average person. What fuels me to get the job done? The smell of the soil and the hum of the combine. What fuels my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel for the most challenging conditions, better than any formula yet, delivering maximum uptime every time. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
Farmers Union Oil, Cenex, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
Back here at Swenson Field, Lee Jenricks along with Trevor Swanson. As we're here on 1230 KTRF and also AM 960 KLTF in Little Falls, we welcome listeners to the Little Falls broadcast. Your Little Falls Flyers defeating the Prowlers in the fourth quarter, 28-0. Prowlers face with a 3rd down and 6. Handoff to the right side. Nelson won't be able to go anywhere. It's going to be a 4th down. I think he might have lost a yard. He did. So the Prowlers will be faced with a 4th and 7. The Prowler punt unit will come back onto the field now with a wind. And like we say, it's tough, when you don't have 3-4 wide receivers. When you get into a game like this, it's kind of hard to figure out what the game plan can be. Long punt, and it'll be fair caught just inside the 40-yard line by Young. And the Flyers will take over. They'll officially mark it at their own 40. 37 yards on the punt from Everett Nelson. As we look at the potential first round playoff game for the Prowlers, we're expecting it's going to be East Grand Forks. Now it looks like we'll be in East Grand Forks coming up next Tuesday. Again, the Prowlers, one of their two victories was against the Green Wave on their home field. And the Prowlers got their first victory of the season. Handoff, and here's Avery running across the 45, gets out near the 47. Nice gain of 7 yards. Will bring up second down and 3. I expect Little Falls with this 28-point lead will be pretty much running the football. But we'll have to see, huh? Yeah, you never know. 2nd and 2 is shotgun. Anderson going back to pass. Now he's going to run as he finds some running room, gets a first down and more across midfield into Prowler territory at the 48.
Some good pressure on him, but they're not having very good contain when he breaks the pocket.
He's got some good speed. Anderson will pick up 5 yards on that quarterback keeper. It'll be a first down for Little Falls, their 15th of the bowl game. First and 10, faking the handoff, pitch out to, and the throw on the side, and screen pass given off to Young, and Young breaks a tackle and gets inside the 45. They'll mark him down at the 44.
Just couldn't hold on, didn't get any help right away, and managed to get away for that game.
They said it was Young on the catch. It was Toure. It'll be a pickup of about 4 yards. It'll bring up second down and a long 6. Anderson back to pass, throws it, got the man wide open. This is Young, and he's going to break away again down the sidelines, going to go all the way in for the touchdown.
He was wide open before that, but once he received the ball, the defensive back cut to try to make the play and ended up on his back.
This one from 44 yards out. Anderson and Young had connected earlier for a 48-yard touchdown pass. 3 touchdowns on the night passing for Anderson. He's also rushed for a touchdown. That makes it 34-0. Now Young will attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and he didn't get that one as the Prowlers got a big paw on that one to block it. And the score will remain Little Falls 34 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the kickoff right after this 30-second timeout.
Get into the game with a visit to Legends in Thief River Falls. There's new workout gear and Prowler gear available now with more new styles arriving all the time. If you're hitting the gym, Legends has a complete selection of supplements on hand for both pre and post workout use. For both casual and hardcore competitors, the place to fill your needs is Legends in Thief River Falls.
The Little Falls Flyers scoring again. And this one 44 yards on the pass play. Gavin Anderson to Derek Young. The second time they've connected on a 40-plus pass play for a touchdown tonight. 34-0. Flyers on top as they'll kick it away. WNBA Finals. 5:49 left in the fourth quarter. The Lynx holding on and leading the New York Liberty by a score of 71-69. The Prowlers on the return, getting away and all the way out to the Prowler 41-yard line was Grindelin. Tucker Grendelin will get out to the 42. Prowlers will have good field position. They've got the wind behind them. Now you just want to see the Prowlers score.
Sub down yet, so
Now we're seeing some subs coming in. Tucker Canot will come in at quarterback for the Prowlers. He is just a sophomore, played some last week. Off the snap, and oh, this one did not go well. It was a mix up in the backfield, and Canot, before he was taken down, the whistle blows, but he lost some yardage.
make the handoff and ran right into the running back. So one of either the quarterback or the running back went to the wrong play.
Loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 13 for the Prowlers back inside their own 40 at the 39.
Little Falls still has their starting defense on the field.
Now the Flyers came into the game tonight just 1-6, but they've played a good game, and the Prowlers handoff, and that's the Ian Winter, and Winter actually got stood up at the line of scrimmage and actually lost a couple of yards. Prowlers are going the wrong way. This is going to be a loss of 2. So now it's 3rd and 15 after a couple of plays with loss of 3 and 2 yards. 34-0. Little Falls on top as we play here in the 4th quarter. Clock continues to run with 8:30 running. There's a snap misdirection play and getting a couple yards on that one out to about the 38, 39 yard line. And coming up off the bottom of the pile will be Ian Winter. So he got about 4 yards back. But the Prowlers will be forced to punt the ball away. The punt team will go back out. Everett Nelson will stand back at his own 26. Ray is the deep man on the punt for Little Falls, and now the Flyers are going to take a timeout. So the Little Falls Flyers take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market, 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Large selection of groceries and more at Earl's. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back to Swenson Field after this.
Have you looked at Schoberg's digital phone service? It offers unlimited local and long distance service in the U.S. and Canada. Caller ID, call forwarding, remote call forwarding, and a great voicemail service you can check on your tablet, smartphone, or computer from anywhere you have signal. And no contracts either. All for as little as $34.99 plus taxes. Schoberg's digital phone service. Call 681-3044 for Schoberg's or visit their homepage at mncable.net.
Earl's Market timeout. Timeout was taken by Little Falls, and the Prowlers will punt the ball away. The snap, Everett Nelson will kick the ball away. It's a good punt. Got some good air on that one, and calling for the fair catch is Ray. And it'll be fair caught at the 20-yard line. That's where Little Falls will take over on offense. We'll have to see who they bring out here. With the Flyers ahead 34-0. Also have to take a look at the Prowler defense. I see Vanderbruggen is checked in for the Prowlers, so the Prowlers are starting to change their lineup. Also checking in for the Prowlers will be Aiden Idlebees. Also running onto the field will be Clay Nelson.
Check.
So Damian Kazmierczak will check in as well. There's a snap handoff, and this is number 5. This is Parker Grant, and Grant will find some running room down the left sideline on the far side. And he is knocked out of bounds, and not before he picks up the first down and more. Nice run there from Grant for 19 yards. And he'll get it out to the Little Falls 39. Again, we'd like to thank those listening to us on KLTF in Little Falls. They're joining us on our broadcast, AM 960, and also online at fallsradio.com. Wideouts left and right. We do have a new quarterback in there. Again, the handoff will go to Grant, and Grant will pick up some running room again. He's still on his feet inside the 40, down to the 35. Boy, I tell you what, Grant has picked up some good running room, 26 yards on that run. So Grant, on 2 carries, has picked up 42 yards.
Yeah. Really picked his way through the defenders going down the field.
Again, at quarterback for the Little Falls Flyers, I believe it's actually Anderson still in there. I thought he had come out, but he's back in there now. So Gavin Anderson still at quarterback. Again, he'll hand it off to Grant, and Grant left side cuts back to the inside and will pick up only about 9 on that play. That really hurt his average for the night. Yeah. So another big run by Parker Grant. But I think we also got a penalty flag.
Prowlers, along with Tegan Severson.
So this is a big penalty. It's going to bring it all the way back to the 45-yard line. So that'll nullify that 9-yard gain for Grant. So it'll be first down and 19. We're at the 45 of the Prowlers. Again, they'll go to Grant, and Grant getting to the outside again, but the Prowlers are getting better on that far side. This time he only picked up about 5 yards. I suppose he goes through the well enough times. That's right. And fooled me twice, and we finally got him. Actually, they're not going to give him a lot. He got about 3 yards on that carry. Clock continues to run, 5:30 left. It's been all Little Falls Flyers. They lead the Prowlers 34-0. Again, the handoff and cutting back to the inside the 40, down to the 39 is Grant. Grant seeing the action here. He is actually a senior. I tell you what, when you're a senior, but you're backing up Luke Avery, that's probably why he's not seen a lot of action. Avery has had one heck of a night tonight.
And every one of the running backs we've seen and the receivers from Little Falls all run the ball really hard.
Mm-hmm. Little Falls taking their time as they're going to let the clock keep running. And I don't know, there must be going to be a timeout called, or they're going to take a penalty.
Timeout, maybe make wholesale changes here.
Anderson will come back to the sideline, and they will call a timeout. They let all the clock run off until there's a second left, and they call a timeout. And we'll have to see who they bring back out on offense. Little Falls is faced with a 3rd down and 13. Ball is sitting at the Prowler 39. Little Falls led after 1 quarter 7-0. They took a 21-0 lead at halftime. And now with a couple of touchdowns here in the second half, lead at 34-0. Again, they're 8-4A, but they pretty much play a 3A schedule. I know that their only win before tonight was against the Perham Yellow Jackets. So we come out of the timeout. Wide outs left and right. On late will be Anderson. He's still looking at the sideline. I don't know if he's ready for what call they're going to make. Back to pass, throws it down to the left side, coming back and making the catch on the far sideline was his receiver. That's number 12, Carter Brinkman.
Short of the first down.
So it'll be a pickup of about 8 yards for Brinkman on that catch. But it will leave 4th down and 6 for the Flyers. A lot of things going on. Of course, we get into the playoff season. You got the girls swimming with their conference meet. You've got the cross country teams getting into their sectional meet as well. On the 4th down, Anderson back to pass, throws, and the pass is caught by Brinkman. He stepped out of bounds, but not before he got the first down. That was a hard throw. Brinkman makes the catch right in front of the Prowler defender. Under a minute to go in the WNBA Finals now. The New York Liberty have come back and taken a 77-73 lead over the Lynx. Boy, the Lynx have led that game pretty much throughout. Yeah. And now they trail by 4 with less than a minute to go. Hand off, and here's Grant breaking a tackle along the far sideline, still on his feet, and is finally knocked down. And we got a late flag thrown in here. That's got to be unnecessary roughness. I think it might have been a late hit out of bounds because it looked like he was out and somebody came on the pile late.
A personal foul.
So it'll be a personal foul against Thief River Falls, so they'll mark it off at the end of the run. You look at the Prowlers, you get ready for the playoffs, and tell you what, the Prowlers wanted a better showing here tonight as you get ready for the playoffs next week.
Pretty good about what's going well for you, and to be honest, not a whole lot's going on for the Browns. And it's a short week. They'll come in, I'm sure, tomorrow morning for practice before they have the weekend, the rest of the long weekend off. Then you got to get right back to it on Monday and right back to playing on Tuesday.
34-0. You look at Little Falls coming out of Section 8 4A. There's a lot of good teams in that section, but they got to be feeling positive with a nice showing here tonight in Thief River Falls. Now we get some substitutions in, getting in the right places. Apparently they did not. Penalty markers on the play as the ball was snapped, and it's going to be a legal procedure. I knew not everybody was ready on that one. So the clock will stop with 2:22 left. And they'll mark off a penalty. So it'll be 1st and goal for Little Falls. Ball is marked at the 15. Little Falls will get their 2nd victory of the season. They'll finish out the regular season 2-6. Same record for the Prowlers as both teams will get ready for their 1st round playoff game next Tuesday. There's a snap, hand off to Grant, and Grant barely got the football and was taken down in the backfield.
You there?
Trying to get the number who actually tackled him. Was that Ethan Idleby's got the tackle for Thief River Falls? He's tough out there.
These boys are good football players. They're fun to watch.
So the second goal from the 17. We're under 2 minutes left. We're going to let the clock run down. And we'll be down to a minute left after this play. And it's fumbled by Grant. A flag is thrown on the play as well as Grant lost some big yardage. This is in the backfield, so it's going to be probably against the Little Fall, the holding call.
Check with a nice tackle there in the backfield. They declined the penalty.
Empty seat scoreboard update, and Fergus Falls has extended their lead over Morris in the fourth quarter by a score of 36-20. We now have a 20 seconds left in that Liberty Lynx game. It's a 2-point matchup. Liberty lead at 77-75. That one's coming down to the wire.
20
Yep.
seconds.
Wide out left and right, third down and goal all the way back outside the 20. And this one went nowhere. And that might be the last play of the game.
Set here.
I don't think they're going to take any more time to make the ball snapped again. So Little Falls will come in and take care of the Thief River Falls Prowlers handily by a final score of 34-0. And that's going to do it. The Lynx have tied up the Liberty now with 15 seconds left. 77-77 is the score in that one. Here, the Little Falls Flyers 34. The Thief River Falls Prowlers nothing. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, back with our post game after this.
Hi, this is Beth Nelson from Northern State Bank. As a locally owned community bank, Northern State Bank is committed to providing quality financial services and support to this great community. Farm, business, personal, and real estate loans are what we do, and our knowledgeable bankers will make sure that your experience is positive and productive. Call or stop today at Northern State Bank in Thief River Falls, downtown, or at Hugo's Market. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, Ryan at Budget. Maytag and Budget will help you stand up to messes with a Maytag brand kitchen suite that's engineered to resist fingerprints so stainless keeps looking stainless. The easy to clean, fingerprint resistant stainless steel finish keeps your kitchen looking as good on the outside as it works on the inside. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing all available at Budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Hugo's Family Pharmacy is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy, here to help you stay healthy and manage your prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Hi, this is Al from the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, you're sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different. We do it to be better.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
Shane here from Northern Motors. We have a great selection of new Silverados. We have half tons and HDs ready to go today, some even with discounts totaling $7,000. We have Tahoe, Suburbans, Equinoxes, and the brand new Chevy Blazer EV available today. Stop by and check out the awesome new tech from Chevrolet. And if these don't fit your budget, we have the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. We would love to earn your business today. Highway 59 and 1 West, Thief River Falls. And remember, if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
Has a recent car accident left you bent out of shape? Hi, this is Dr. Nathan Weiss, your trusted chiropractor at True North Chiropractic Center. I'm here to tell you that Minnesota no-fault coverage or personal injury protection is automatically included in every auto insurance policy and covers the chiropractic care you may need, regardless of who caused the accident. Don't let auto injuries become a permanent pain. Take advantage of our free accident evaluation and let's get you on the road to recovery. Call 218-689-5001 for more details. Insurance bill is applicable, Medicare, Medicaid, and federal rules do apply.
We welcome you back to Swenson Field, where the Little Falls Flyers have defeated the Thief River Falls Prowlers in the season finale by a final score of 34-0. We're going to quickly get into our scoring replay, and then we'll have our player of the game. We'll take a look at the scoreboard one more time, and we'll let you go for this evening. All started just 4 minutes into the game, the first drive of the football game. Got Little Falls their first touchdown. It'll be a 1-yard run from Gavin Anderson. Young would have the extra point 4 minutes in the game, and Little Falls, this would be the game eventually winning touchdown. They will take a 7-0 lead in the first. And then in the late stages of the first quarter, they'd score again at 9:33 as Gavin Anderson would go in from 9 yards out. Young again would have the extra point. That would make it 14-0. Then late in the at 11:03, Anderson would throw his first touchdown pass, and that would go from Anderson to Derek Young. Young this time would score from 48 yards out. That would make it 20-0. Young would have the extra point. It was 21-0 at halftime. In the third quarter, late, the Little Falls Flyers pretty much put things away as they'd score another touchdown pass. It would be Anderson going to his wideout, Tariq Toure, for 16 yards. And again, Young would have the extra point. That would make it 28-0. Then in the fourth quarter, one more touchdown for the Little Falls Flyers and the same connection as Anderson would throw for 44 yards on the touchdown pass to Young, his second touchdown of the night. And that would make it 34-0. And finally, Young would actually miss an extra point. It was partially blocked by the Prowlers. 34-0. That is your